This call is now being recorded.
Hey, it's Randy. Today is January 13th, 2022, and I'm still here at the St. Lucie County Jail in Fort Pierce, Florida. This is my first recording this year, and man, I can't believe it's already 2 weeks into 2022. I've actually been meaning to post something sooner, but believe it or not, time even flies by when you're in jail. So with the help of family, I've recently gotten back on Facebook and trying to reconnect with my old friends. Some of you already know my situation, but many of you didn't, and probably figured I was busy living my life like the rest of the world. Well, not exactly, but, it's been quite an experience just the same. But I just want to thank those of you who responded with words of support and inspiration. I truly appreciate it, and wish I could communicate directly with you to express my gratitude personally and find out, all that's been happening in your lives too. Right now, I only have access to phone calls, but that will be changing soon. So, but if you'd like to speak to me by phone, just send me a direct message with your phone number and the best time to call. Unfortunately, it costs about $4 for a 20-minute phone call, maybe $4.50, and it will be collect. So I understand that that's not an option for some of you right now. But just receiving a kind message and knowing people are thinking of me is really a wonderful blessing in itself. So thank you again. I will respond to any of the messages that came through just as soon as I can. So, but okay, during my last recording, right, I explained, I think it was the one back on the end of last year, I explained that I signed a deal for time served on my charges here in St. Lucie. And I didn't really want to do that, accept the conviction, but, I figured it was the best thing to do to get me out of here. Then I could just focus on overturning my Lee County conviction. Well, as usual, things didn't work out as planned, and when the judge filed the sentence, he didn't give me the right amount of jail credit for one of the charges. So now, for those of you who don't know, when you have multiple charges, they can run concurrent or consecutive. Concurrent means they run together, and consecutive means they run one after the other. So like 2 5-year sentences run consecutive is actually 10 years, but if they're concurrent, it will be 5 for both. So even though 2 of the counts were supposed to run concurrent or together, the sentence didn't give me the same credit for both counts. One gave me credit for 1,825 days, which is 5 years, and the other only gave me credit for 4 months. I filed a motion to correct this and also filed an appeal because I just might have to challenge these charges because they violated the statute of limitations and double jeopardy. Anyway, I'm confident that it'll be resolved, but it's just more hoops to jump through. Either way, because I'm sentenced, I will be transferred to prison pretty soon, which I am told is much better than doing time in the county jail. Yeah, it's probably more dangerous, but I'll have a lot more resources to work on my case. I'll also be able to communicate through text or email, not just through expensive phone calls. But I'll keep you posted on when that happens. So now the next step of my other conviction in this process for the Lee County one to get overturned is to do what they call a motion for post-conviction relief, also known in Florida as a 3850, because it comes from Rule 3.850. This is how most convictions in Florida are actually overturned, especially when a direct appeal is denied, like mine. So, matter of fact, just today, a guy in my dorm went home because his 30-year conviction was overturned by the filing of a 3850. He served 8 years in prison, so it was amazing to see him walk out that door and just know he is being reunited with his family. God is good, and it was nice. His process took a bit longer because he didn't file for post-conviction right away and then was delayed for more than a year or more, maybe because of the whole COVID thing. But, I know for him it was worth the wait. But anyway, that's what I'm in the process of doing. Could take a year or two, but that's okay. There's too much corruption and foul play in my case for justice not to be served. I'm confident that those who broke the law by committing perjury and violating the Constitution will be held accountable. So thank you again for your well wishes, and I look forward to speaking with some of you very soon. Until then, I just want to wish you and your families a happy and healthy New Year. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.
Thank you for using GTL.